Oh my gosh, it's working! Hey, everybody. I'm so excited. How do I see all my... Sorry, I'm figuring out the whole game. It's a thing. There's the chat. Hi, everybody. I promise I'm not gonna be looking confused over here. I'm gonna look at you. Hopefully my beanbag chair isn't like super obnoxious. I just want to look at the chat, Chrome. Don't... Yeah. Hi, everybody. Man, my browser really doesn't want me to see your chat. There it is. Hi. Okay. So that's that one. Hi, Marvin. Chillin'. It is hot in here. But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Okay, so I've got one of them. I just want to check the other one. Okay. Promise it's gonna be fine. Oh, thanks everybody. Happy birthday. Yeah, it's my birthday. Yeah. Okay, we're all set up. This is great. I can relax now. Hi. Technically, yesterday was my birthday. Just want to be upfront. It's not actually today. It was yesterday. But I didn't get to celebrate with you guys because I was busy doing other things. So today we're going to celebrate. Hey! How does this setup look? I'm in my fancy camera instead of my webcam. You like it? I like it. There's so much going on. Britster, we got Britster. We got Sock Monkey Mike, we got Kid Juggler Leo. I've met so many of these people. Hi. I feel like I want my chat closer to me. You guys feel so far away. I'm trying to figure out how to make this legit. I haven't finished my desk yet. I spent most of today trying to build my desk because I don't have a desk. I have a card table that I'm using as a desk. So a lot of today was doing that. That's why my fingernails are all stained from wood stain. It smells like wood stain. I don't like that. It's probably toxic. You shouldn't smell it. But that's okay. Oh, hello everybody. We got Joy McBride, Yash, Henry. Henry is one of our mods. He's amazing. Cristobal. Noah. We got Britster Bounty. Zimho. I don't know how to say everyone's names. I'm not good at pronouncing names anyway, so. Yeah, it's my birthday, so I thought, well, it's the day after my birthday. So I thought, I'm gonna chill with all my buddies. And yeah, it's another late night stream. Eventually I'm gonna start streaming earlier, like much earlier. But I am working a full-time job at the moment for 10 hours a day, which is just great. It's super fun on top of also trying to do content and stuff. It's really annoying because I had just announced my new schedule. I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday posting, and then Tuesday, Thursday streaming. And then I started this job only for 2 weeks, but I can't pass up the really good money. It's the same job I was working before, and they just needed help. So I said, sure. But it's exhausting. But that's why I missed a day yesterday, or last week on posting, and I missed, well, yesterday I didn't want to post because it was my birthday. But today's my birthday. For us. Sad. I broke it. Oh, let's put it back together. My hat. My G. I want to wear a hat for my birthday. I tried to get Lemon to wear a hat. She didn't want to wear it. So I'm going to wear it. Please don't break. It's terrifying. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Oh, I can't do it. Why do they make hats so complicated? Yes, I agree, this is way better than the debate. The debate, I started watching the debate and it pissed me off. And it made me upset. And I don't want to be upset on the day after my birthday. Lemon is chilling. She's just sitting. She's taking a nap. She was coughing up a bunch of crap earlier. She just does that. She's old. I don't know. I do that too, because I'm old now. Because it's my birthday. I got older. Dang it. Hey, Lazarus, welcome. I'm so glad you could make it to one of the live videos. Birthday hat. I'm trying to keep track of my chat, but I'm also trying to fix my hat, so give me a second. Okay. I think this is it. I think we're gonna make it work this time. Did it work? Does it look, what is that? Why is it poofy? Don't be puffy. I made it worse. Hold on, redo. I gotta fix my hair. I think it was better the first time, but whatever, I got a hat, look, yee. It's got Legos on it because I love Legos and I love building things, so, yep, welcome to my stream. Yeah, so many people in the chat. Speed of sound, we got Kestrel, Kestrel's just great. Zebet, I don't know, I can't say all your all's names. I want to shout out to you, but I don't know how to say your names. So, yeah. It's kind of cool seeing juggling when you can't see my hands, huh? Whoa. Oh, yay! Garrett Renton has just tried out the Taylor Tries juggling balls and they feel great. I'm so glad. I love them, too. We have some pro ones coming out soon. Well, in a couple months. Probably after Christmas. But still, very excited. How old am I now? Ooh, that's a good question. How old do you think I am? When are we gonna be able to subscribe on Twitch? People ask. When I stream more. Viewers, like there's all these requirements. It's very confusing. For those of you on YouTube, on Twitch, which you should please go to Twitch eventually because Twitch is where I'm gonna be primarily streaming after like the next week. I'm gonna once I move up to the affiliate on Twitch, I will be only streaming on Twitch. YouTube will be purely for the uploads of the videos. But so yeah, go to Twitch, twitch.tv/Taylor_tries. We're doing the exact same thing over there. But yeah, so I can't get like subscribers on Twitch, which is where people can become members basically, until I work my way up the ranks. I'm not fancy enough yet, but I'm an affiliate in my heart, and that's what matters. Gosh, I like tweaked my wrist the other day when I was doing a lesson for one of my Otter Club people. I tweaked my hand, like right here, from doing back crosses, because I didn't stretch. I always stretch before I juggle, but I didn't think about stretching before I teach juggling, and it backfired. And I was doing back crosses, which requires this motion. I shouldn't do it again. But yeah. Sorry, I'm a little tired today. Like I said, I just worked a 10-hour shift, and I mean from home, but still. And I built my desk top. So that was hard and exhausting. Very fun though, I love it. I love building stuff. Legos and real things. So it was a great time. But I'm really tired, so I'm gonna try really hard to not be like a snooze fest. But I'm still getting used to the streaming thing, so. Happy birthday everybody. Happy birthday. Ethan's here, yay! Ethan's great. So many great people. Yes, please stretch in general. I haven't stretched enough today. You want to see what I got for my birthday? I got some cool pens. They're acrylic pens that I really wanted. One of my Otter Club friends gave it to me, and I'm super excited about it. Eee. And then I also got it's an otter, because it's the Otter Club. I really love my otter. Another one of my awesome patron friends gave it to me. Thanks, Kestrel. You just got part-time glasses, Origami Shiba? What does that mean? Part-time? How does that work? Do your eyes only work half the time? I have full-time glasses. I've been really heavily considering getting LASIK. It's expensive. It's not, I mean, it's expensive, but it's not like ridiculous anymore. It's semi-affordable, and I'm like, if I put money away, I might be able to get LASIK. But then I'm not gonna have glasses on anymore, and then I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff about like how I look better with glasses, which I do. I do genuinely think I look better with glasses. But I also really like seeing, and I really hate glasses. It makes juggling easier not to have glasses. I think that wearing glasses makes my eyesight worse, because look how dirty these are. Can you see? You can't see. They're so dirty. I always have them dirty. These have sawdust all over them. And you just don't notice it because you wear them all the time. That didn't help. That's fine. Yeah. It's so cute. I want to name it something. I feel like it should, the Otter Club Otter, the official mascot of the Otter Club on Patreon, should have a name. Give me some suggestions. I'll read them, and then we'll have an official name. Yay. Yeah, okay, so somebody mentioned that you could just get frames instead of having to have the actual glasses. That's smart. Then you couldn't see my light. See that? That drives me nuts. Then you couldn't see it. If I just didn't have anything in there, you couldn't see it if it was just frames. But then I would be that person. And that seems a little weird. But that's okay. Is your otter good? Oh yeah, it's a great otter. What? I mean, there are bad otters. There are some very bad otters, just like there are bad people. But this is not one of them. Zach. That's a cute name. I like that it's just a straightforward name. I feel like there should be like a pun. Is there any otter puns? I mean, I guess there's like, you otter do that, but that's not. Otto! Otto is cute. Otto. I think it should be a girl named Otto. I feel like that's cute. Otter Nonsense. That's cute too. Like, her name could be Nonsense. It's kind of sad, but it makes sense with the pun. I like it. Do I speak another language? No. I speak English. I can understand Spanish pretty well, and I can understand French fairly well when I like can hear it in conversation. I can't like directly translate it anymore, but I studied both of those for a while. Ollie. Ollie is cute. Ollie Otter. Otterosity. Otto. I like Otto. Otto is cute. I'm happy about my otter. I wish I should make like a thing to like hold it like this. Her. She's a girl. That's what I should do. Thank you so much for my otter. I like Otto. Otto the otter. I could have like Otto and Ollie. I could get another one and have one be a boy and one be a girl. But then that's a lot of otters. I can't take care of more than one otter. I can barely keep one otter alive. So, how old am I now? Yeah. Okay, give me some guesses. How old do I look? I've got some wrinkles here. I mean, when I squish my face. I do have a wrinkle on my right here, so that tells you I'm not like 20. See that? See that scowl? I have that wrinkle. It's permanently there now. So I've been alive for a few years. Not 20. Give me some guesses. 28, 21, 30, 21, 19. 19? Well, shucks. Thanks, Owen. 19. I like that. Let's go with 19. 29, 24, 27, 82. Close. Pretty close. Now you're 20, 29, 30. 5 years after the NES. Ooh, I don't know when the NES came out. What year did the NES come out? Marvin is a fish. You're 30 in one day. This is correct. I am 30 years old. I just turned 30 years old. It's fine. I just turned 30. Oh, the audio has been glitching? Oh no. Hopefully it stops. Let me know if it keeps happening. Yeah. Anyway. See, this is what happens when I'm tired. I zone out with that one problem. I'm 30. I turned 30. I was born on September 28th, 1990 at 8:54 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So I'm officially 30 in one day. It's fine. No, I actually really don't mind it. It's so far good. It feels the same. It feels the same as 29, other than when I turned 29, things seemed a little more optimistic, but I don't think that has anything to do with the 29 and 30. I think that has more to do with just the world and what's happening. So, so far I feel the same. But it is, I have been thinking a lot about like the 20s versus the 30s. Not that I have embarked much into my 30s. I'm basically one day in. But so far, here are the differences that I have noted between the 20s. For example, when you turn 20 and when you turn 30. My 20s were very, very confusing and trying to figure out who I am and trying to like, it was a lot of, I think, being not confident and not aware of myself. And I love that, like, now my 30s, I have such a better understanding of who I am, what that means, what I want to do. My 20s, I was like so agonized over like, what am I supposed to be doing? What is my purpose? Like, what's that passion that I want, that I need, that like makes life so worth it? A lot of my 20s were spent very depressed, which was not fun. But, you know, it was a lot of, I think that was just a lot of putting too much pressure on myself to figure out all those things and not realizing that you just figure it out over time. And also being like heavily manipulated and treated terribly by other people because I didn't believe in myself or have confidence in myself. So if you're in your 20s, I just want to say to you, as somebody who is now wise one day into their 30s, I just want to say, be nice to yourself and be patient. You'll figure it out. I haven't even figured it out, but I'm much happier just knowing like I know who I am a little more, and that helped me find the things that mattered to me. So, who disliked this video? Oh, yeah, lots of people dislike me. It's okay. I mean, you know, somebody said, oh, there's an algorithm that does it. Possibly, but I do have people who dislike me. So, what up, Dan? What up, Ronnie? So many new people. Somebody says, that's where I'm at. A lot of severe depression, PTSD from a car accident, got bullied through my youth. I've had a hard time. That sounds really hard. a lot of those things are things I haven't gone through, and so I don't have like, I can't give advice on that, but for me, as somebody who like was really depressed, like super depressed, very like suicidal for a while, just I didn't want to be here, and I didn't understand what was the point. And so as somebody who was like that low for years, and who is genuinely like very happy now, and not because I get likes and not because I have attention, like I really want that to be clear, that stuff is, it doesn't mean anything. Like it's not a real thing, it's not a tangible thing, it's not even like a connection thing. They're just numbers. I really don't put any value on that. But what I do put value on is like finding the thing that I really liked and I care about, which is teaching people things, helping people with things. I love making tutorials. I'm so annoyed that I haven't made a new tutorial in like weeks, just because it's my favorite thing to do. And, you know, creating like this community of great fans means so much more than like the number that comes with it, or like the likes or the whatever. And the fact that I can now do this sustainably and, you know, survive off of it is incredible. But that was definitely like not my goal when I started it, and I think it's really great to, I feel really fortunate, but I also feel, I feel incredibly fortunate that I have made it here. And all I can say is like, if you're struggling with depression, if you're struggling with anxiety, there's so many sources of that, and there are so many things that need to be addressed about that, both internally and externally in our world. But for me, the thing that really helped me is finding those things that I liked doing and forcing myself to do them, because I was so sad that I didn't want to do them. But then sort of forcing myself to do them in really small, tangible ways that were accessible. That's why I started posting on Instagram every day. I just made one video every day, and then it turned into this. And like, it helped me kind of find what I wanted to do and what I didn't like about life. And what I do like about life, it's all very subjective and personal, and there's no one thing for everybody, but all I can say is like, it's worth sticking through. If you can make it through and get help and work on something a little bit every day, you can do it. And then you'll have a great 30th birthday in one day. So, thanks everybody who just showed up. Aww. Hi. Scotty, Genry, Douglas the Younger. Self-care hugs, yes. I give myself a lot of self-care hugs. This is my favorite hug. And with Otto. She's great. Yay, so many people. Owen, can we stay on a less sad topic? Yeah, I don't find overcoming depression sad, but it's definitely not my intention to only talk about that. Yeah, I think I do really like talking about it because I think it's important to talk about. So I definitely want people who experience it to know that they're not alone and it's okay. But yeah, we can also talk about other stuff. Yeah. What should we talk about? I'm 30 in one day. Yeah. What is the best color for props? Whatever color makes you happy. I think, the term best is really subjective in general, right? It's like the best for what? That's why I always dislike it when I get asked, like, who's the best juggler? It's like, I don't know. Depends on what your best criteria is. If you're saying, like, the best color for props for filming, White really looks good on most backgrounds, so I have white props. I also just like the simplicity of white props, but a lot of people prefer different stuff. If you're practicing in a racquetball court, white props are not as good because it's white. But a lot of people really like colorful props. Different colors are nice because then you can like differentiate. I can like tiny juggle for the camera. It's not technically micro juggling, but it feels like it. What you drinking? I'm drinking a key lime LaCroix. I can make this wider too. Oh, whoa. So that you can see more of my mess, but also see more of the juggling. Ooh, I know what I can talk about. I can talk about the goals that I have for my 30th, well, technically my 31st year, which is this year coming up. My juggling goals. I really, really want to work on this trick. It's a good start. I want to work on this one. I also don't want to hit my stuff. Really? I mean, I am sitting down and I'm tired. One where it goes like this. I want to do that one. I want it so bad. I want to learn that trick. So, I'm like, okay, when I stand up, I'm fairly good at this one. Today is not that day. I think it's like a shuffle on, but then I think it's called the Z box or something. Well, there's like the Z box. I don't know, but the one ball goes up and down. I'm not good at juggling trick names, but there's just the N box, which I. Otto, I'm sorry. Come hang out. You're fine. Right there. Yeah. Okay. N box. So that's the N box. But then you have to go up, over, down. Instead of up, down, it goes up, over, down. And I can't, it's basically an N box combined with an inverted box. And it's just ridiculous. These are Russians from Renegade. They're called Rad Factor. They're not from Renegade, but that's where I bought them. Yeah. That was a... So I really want to get that trick. I really want to get better at 7 balls to where I can run some side swaps. That's a goal. I also really want to get more progress on Alberts. I basically haven't practiced Alberts at all this year, and it's pathetic. Last year I met Albert Lucas. He helped me with it. I made so much progress. I got like 2 extra catches, which is a lot for Alberts. If you're not familiar with Alberts, I can't do it sitting down, but it's a club trick where you throw the clubs, your legs are on the ground, and you throw the clubs between your legs and they come up over your shoulder, and so you go like this. It's awesome. It's the hardest club trick that I think that I've ever tried to learn. It's the hardest club trick I've ever tried to learn. And a lot of people have said that. It's like a consistently hard trick no matter what level you're at. Does anyone know the claw? Do you mean like claw catches? There's... Those are claw catches. Ooh. So if that's... Yeah, so somebody said, you've been a fan for a while. Somebody was like, didn't you used to practice Alberts once a day? I did. and then I stopped. And what happens when you stop practicing is you don't get better. So, favorite Mills mess variation. I really like fake Mills. I've been trying to get more people to learn it. I think it's like super pretty. I'm gonna make a tutorial on it soon. It's not very hard. I'm gonna take this off. It's still the day after my birthday, but I'm gonna take it off. Can you show your Animal Crossing island again? Yeah! It hasn't changed much since I showed it last time. I haven't played lately a lot, but I did check in yesterday for my birthday, and they had a birthday party for me. It was adorable. It was, yeah. Do the trick you learned with Josh. I definitely can't do that sitting down, but I'll do that on the next stream. Next stream I'll be standing up, but it's my birthday. So I'm chilling. I'm sitting today. Echo on take this. What does that mean? I got to meet you at IJA 2019. It was awesome. Oh, I don't know who you are just because of your username. I also just meet a lot of people and I tend to forget until I see faces. But I hope it was a good interaction and I hope we had a great time. I remember doing Boston Mess. Yeah, Boston Mess is a mess. It's one of the hardest tricks I've tried to teach. I did a live workshop on it for my patrons, and patrons can still watch it. So if there's any patrons watching this, and they want to go watch that workshop, it does help. And a lot of people said they learned it, but I find it really hard to teach. But this is Boston Mess. And then you can do Cherry Picker, which is like sort of similar but more fun. It's surprisingly hard sitting down. And that's how you're supposed to end it. You're supposed to slam them all on the ground. That's why I did that. How much do you like 2020? I'm gonna have to say not much at all. I don't, well, that's hard to say, honestly, because I mean, 2020 is like hands down a terrible year for everybody. But at the same time, it's also been like a great personal growth year for me. Like I've made a lot of progress in a lot of skills. I've moved full time into doing YouTube stuff and this stuff. So it's been like a surprisingly good year for me, despite it being a terrible year. So, you can't even juggle normally. Why not? I have tutorials. I made them for you. Go learn. It's super fun. Juggle 5 balls, please. But yeah, I will. I feel like you can really gauge how tired I am based on how bad I am at juggling. Like, I'm fairly good at juggling, and I should be able to juggle 5 balls sitting down without any problems, but super low 5 balls. Whew. That was impressive, right? Yes. Somebody said, I thought 2020 was the name of the trick. No, do 5-ball reverse cascade. I cannot, I don't think I can do a reverse cascade sitting down. I am not even good at 5-ball reverse and realized how bad I am at, like, it's not a solid trick for me. And I can do like 9-7-5-3-1 now. I just can't do the 5-ball reverse cascade. I can do 5-ball Mills Mess better than the reverse cascade. It's such a horrible trick. It's horrible. Ugh. It's just an awkward, weird trick. 4 balls I can do. I actually, so as you know, because you know me, my favorite trick is 4-ball Mills Mess. It's the best, which is this one, for those of you who don't know. This is a messy version of it. I haven't warmed up and I'm sitting down, but this is it. So, it's my favorite trick. The reason I'm so good at this trick, other than it's my favorite and I practice it a lot now, but the reason I got so good at it originally is that I practiced in like 6-foot ceilings when I first learned how to juggle. I lived in a basement. I mean, our basement. It wasn't like some stranger's basement. And the ceilings were super low, so I couldn't juggle more than like 4 balls standing up. So I had to learn 5 balls sitting down or kneeling. And 4-ball Mills Mess, also I had to like learn really low just because I couldn't throw very high. And so I got really good at doing it sitting down. And to this day, I still use this technique whenever I want to like really drill a trick. If I can do it sitting down, I can do it all day standing up. So it's extra hard. I don't recommend it necessarily if you really don't want to do the trick, but if you can learn the trick sitting down, you're probably gonna get better. Yeah. Legit jugglers only juggle while sitting down on their birthdays. True. Lost some motivation after getting messy 3-ball cascade down. Thanks, by the way. You're welcome. Any advice to get back into it after break low motivation? Yeah, I think that's, I mean, let's go back to, hey, what caused that low motivation? I mean, anybody, if you've experienced low motivation for juggling, like, what was the reason? I know for me, the times that I tend to lose motivation for juggling are the times that I get really bored with it. Like, I'm not progressing quick enough, I'm not learning enough, I start feeling like it's a chore. I don't know if that's what happened to you, but for me, whenever that starts happening, I realize it's because creating pressure on myself to like get better. And sometimes it's just because like a trick was really hard, and that's gonna happen. But if you can get past that, for me, the way that I manage like getting bored with juggling is I stop focusing on like that one trick too much, and I'll learn another trick. There's always like a lateral move with juggling. People think that it does this, and it can. If you just want to go from like 3 to 4 balls and 4 to 5 balls and then 5 to 6 balls, you can literally skip everything lateral and go so. Good juggler. I disagree, but yeah, if you look into new tricks that are lateral, not only will they be more fun and like help balance out the like difficulty to fun ratio that you're probably not getting because you're trying too hard of a trick or you're only doing one trick, but if you do like more lateral tricks, then, or like a couple at once, like you don't have to just learn one new trick, learn like 2 or 3 and try them and work on them, and that way you don't get bored so quickly. And then they end up helping each other. Like, so many people try to like go straight to 4 balls instead of learning like 3-ball tricks. If you learn 3-ball tricks, they're going to make you better at 4 balls. It's gonna make it easier to learn 4 balls so you don't get burned out, and you're gonna know a lot of cool tricks, which is just better. It makes you an overall better juggler, like inherently. So that's what I would say. Somebody's saying that they're getting an echo. I don't know what it could be caused by. I don't have, on my end, this is new, so it might be terrible. It looks good, but it might not work great. You skipped 6 and went straight to 7. I mean, you could do whatever you want. I don't recommend doing that. Mostly because, like, 6 is so great. Yeah, Marvin's a great juggler. Grandmaster Wrong in here. Go check out his channel, by the way. He's, like, an amazing juggler. But in his, like, own way, right? Like, there's so many tricks that I can do that Marvin can't do. But he can do some amazing club stuff that I will never be able to do in my lifetime. And I love that about juggling, that there's like, it's just so cool that you can be so good at different things. And Marvin was saying that he skipped a bunch of tricks and like focused on certain ones, and it's fascinating. I think a lot of people in the juggling community see me as a lesser juggler in some way a lot of the time, based on years of feedback that I've gotten. They'll see me as like they don't think I'm as good as I am or something, and I think it's because I don't tend to focus on those like naturally impressive tricks. I know a lot more 3-ball tricks than most jugglers do, but I'm not working on 9 balls because I have no interest in learning 9 balls. It's not on my list ever to learn. Maybe someday. It's not high on that list. There's so many other things. So 6 is almost harder than 7 in my opinion. I think that 6 is harder in ways that people don't like. I think it forces you to get better at straight up throws, and because we typically don't do those as often, it feels harder. I think it feels harder because it's something that you're not focusing on. Like if you're not working on straight up throws enough by learning tricks or sight swaps or etc., it's going to feel a lot harder because we're so used to crossing throws. I do think, I think if you put a little extra time into learning the straight up throws, it's not harder because it's one less object. It is, in my opinion, much easier. But regardless, I think it's good to learn, and I think it's good to learn before 7 because it's a different skill. So many people. Comparing numbers jugglers to jugglers is like apples and oranges. I think that about all of juggling. It really bugs me how much people want to put labels on things in juggling about well, this is good and this is bad, and put them in the categories. Juggling is whatever you want it to be. It should just make you happy. Who cares if that person can do it better, or if that's better than the 500 other people, or if they think it's cool or not. Do it for you. Yay, happy birthday. It's my birthday. It's the day after my birthday. When I am having problems with a trick, I will sometimes work on a harder trick for a little while, and then when you revisit the initial trick, it's easier. That's an interesting method. I don't necessarily tend to see all the tricks as harder and easier, so that's interesting. Maybe I should try that. Hello everybody. Juggling makes me happy. Good, I'm glad. Juggling should make you happy. One of the biggest questions, the most common questions I get is, I learned this trick this fast, is that good? And it confuses me so much. I learned how to juggle 3 balls in 2 days. Is that good? It's what? Why do you, what? It's do you feel like it's good? Are you happy? Then it's good. I can't tell you whether, if you're asking me to tell you that you're better than everyone else, I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to encourage that. But yeah, it's good. It's good no matter what. If you learn how to juggle, it's good. Happy birthday, Taylor. That's me. Thanks. Utoy, I don't know how to say your name, but it's a cool name. Flow is a punk trick like that. Oh, Flow's Mess. They're talking about Flow's Mess. Yeah, so a lot of people I've seen recently have been, let's go back to the wide angle. Oh, mess. So a lot of people have been, I've seen a few beginners now who are actually doing Flow's Mess instead of Mill's Mess. And I think that's fascinating. Flow's Mess is this. It's probably really hard for some people to even tell the difference. So this is, that was Flow's Mess, and then this is Mill's Mess. The only difference is when you change direction. Flow's Mess is the last throw is an outside throw, and then you're changing directions. So it goes outside, under, outside, and then outside, under, outside, as opposed to Mills Mess, which is on top, outside, under. It's fascinating. I love juggling so much. Yeah, don't forget, everybody, I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch only in the future. So please go to Twitch and come hang out with me, because I really like all the interaction that's happening on the YouTube, and I want to see you guys keep coming back. It's easy to make a Twitch account, especially if you have like Amazon Prime. You can do it just with that. It's the same company, so it's super easy. Hey, we got No Slower DNA, Andrew Olson in the house. Big inspiration for pretty much every juggler out there. Even people who don't juggle 3-ball stuff love Andrew's 3-ball stuff. Thanks for showing up, Andrew. Are you in your new house? I am. That's why it's a mess. This is my mess. This is my pile of juggles. That trunk right there, you see that trunk? It was my grandpa's trunk. It's great. It's full of all of my good juggling, like, toys. My vision clubs, like, it's like $900 worth of vision clubs are in that trunk, and I can't get into it because I locked it and I don't know what to do with the key. When I moved, I put it somewhere, and so it's gone. But I mean, it's somewhere. The key exists. I just don't know where it is. So I can't get into my my juggle trunk, and I don't want to break my grandpa's chest. So happy birthday! I don't want to say your name either. How? I'm gonna guess. What props do you want for your birthday? Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like I have all of the props. I have, throughout my life, pretty much collected, oh, that's too wide, let's go back. I have pretty much collected all of the props. I have cigar boxes, I have Diablos, I even have spinning plates, which I cannot do. I should do a Trailer Tries and just like focus and learn it, but I can't do them. I have Boogang. I have one Boogang. Is that what they're called? The S staff? I have one, because I lost the other one. So I guess those are cool. I would love, I'm probably gonna make some in the future. I have torches, I have flare bottles, I have Diabolo, did I say that? I have like all the props. I have contact juggling balls. I just need to practice them all. Aw, all the people that are so nice saying that they learned how to juggle from me, thanks. I'm really happy that everyone's learning how to juggle and finding my stuff helpful. That means a lot. I have seen glowing juggling rings, but I've never used them. Clay motion is so much more fun than I thought. Did you go to my workshop? I taught a workshop over the weekend about clay motion, and it's super fun. For those of you who don't know the power of the clay motion, it's fantastic. I can't fix my camera. It looks like this. And you can do like really cool, awesome stuff and drop. And I taught a workshop on it. I also have a tutorial on it. It's super simple and easy. Like, talk about if you're burned out with juggling and you feel like you're not making progress and you're stuck. Try clay motion. It's a totally lateral move. It's not any harder. If anything, it's actually easier. And it just makes juggling so much more fun, or like diverse. Like, you can, variety. It's great. Uzbekistan, thanks. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I've been doing double spins with 3 clubs, one-handed and cascade from your tutorial. What should come next with 3 clubs? After you learn the, basically you're asking, like, after you learn those 3 club tricks that I did in my tutorial, I would start learning the tricks that, like, 1-up, 2-up with doubles is really good. I think starting to learn some body throw stuff, like under the leg, is a good, easy trick to kind of do. I think chin rolls are surprisingly easy. I don't have a tutorial on them. Like, they're not easy to get consistent, but I think that that's true for pretty much any club trick. But I think that they're surprisingly accessible for how cool they look. So I remember learning chin rolls quite early on. Doubles and triples, obviously, but you already learned those. And then, yeah, I need to make another tutorial on tricks to do after those, and I will. I have them written down. Oh, thanks, Star Wars shirt. I got it on sale. It was $7. Happy birthday. Yeah. Is the stream okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's just this camera. Is it, how about on Twitch? Is the stream okay on Twitch for everybody? If maybe this is the internet's way of saying you should move over to the Twitch stream instead of the YouTube stream. Was that an IPA? No, I can't drink beer because I'm allergic to wheat. It's sad. But, I mean, alcohol is technically not good for you anyway, so it's okay. Yeah, this is a LaCroix. Yeah, people are saying it's buffering. Is it still buffering? Make it stop. I don't know how to fix it. I'm too tired, and it's the day after my birthday. I'll eventually get all this worked out, and we're gonna be so good at it. Like, it's gonna be so, like, dang, watching Taylor is so nice. That's what you're gonna think